family. If you're in or near Columbia, South Carolina, you've got to visit the House of Hathor, located at 6319 North Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday, it's your one-stop shop for African clothing, African masks, natural soaps, incense, candles, jewelry, and more. Plus, they've got a beautiful event space. Owned and operated by Baba Rutaski and Mama Neterma Canute. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the culture. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the movement. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the people.
Greetings, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to the House of Hathor's Libation Liberation Lifestyle Ceremony, that we come to you to bring forth knowledge and wisdom, information and instruction that has been given to us by the ancestors. And as we continue to acknowledge, honor, and venerate them through libation, that we continue to be those vessels, altars, and temples of their great energy, spirit, and soul. So let us bring the ancestors involved into our daily lives this day. Let them continue to be the foundation of life that exists within us as well as without us. Let them be the values, the interests, and the principles that guides our thoughts, our words, and our actions. We call upon our ancestors far and near, fathers and mothers of our fathers, mothers and fathers of our mothers, to bear witness to all that we have done. And it is by your example that you continue to inspire us towards reclaiming our ancestral minds, regenerating our ancestral spirit, liberating our families, our homes, and our communities, and restoring our greatness as a people. We pour libation to bring into our midst your venerable ancestral spirit, radiating your great wisdom, your courage, dedication, and your unyielding commitment to victory by any means necessary. It is in the honor of our Creator, the great ancestor of all ancestors, our mothers and fathers, our sisters and our brothers, our children and their children, our grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, our aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and elders of the community, that we pour this libation in your honor. In the honor of the Creator, the great ancestor of all ancestors, and the various manifestations of the Creator Spirit, we pour libation. Ashe. For our esteemed ancestors, who laid the foundation for human civilization, and who provides the wisdom to which we live and the models by which our lives are guided, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors, who suffered the atrocities and the horrors of our Ma'afa, but yet demonstrated the victorious power of the ancestral spirit by maintaining their dignity no matter the cost, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors, who survived and made it possible for us to be here today, that we continue the fight of our ancestral liberation and our vindication, we pour libation. Ashe. And finally, for our children and their children and future generations of our ancestors to come, that they too in their time, that they will vindicate our race from all adversaries, and that they will continue to imprint upon the world the great genes of our ancestral humanity, we pour libation. Ashe. May your venerable spirit engulf this occasion to reaffirm our ancestral canopy. It is done. The great ancestor of all ancestors is satisfied. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Dua Neter. We say Hotep, peace and power to you all this day, my brothers and sisters, as we continue to live, love, and learn our processes of life, no matter what it may be for you, that we continue to bring forth what the ancestors are bringing to us, and then you will do this in your fashion, in your way, in your process. Now, we are going through a cleansing at this time. We have absorbed, we have attached ourselves to so much energy, positive as well as negative energies, and you have to discern which ones are yours. Are you that vessel for the negative energy, or are you the vessel for the positive energy? And as we continue to discern what that is for us, then you must continue to absolve yourselves of the energy that you are not supposed to have. Now, I say that, my brothers and sisters, because we are supposed to have positives as well as negative energies that are out there. That is the only way that life exists. positive and negative. One does not exist without the other. So that means that even in human fashion, we have positive as well as negative energies. Our job is to be able to discern which ones are for us and which ones are not. And as we continue to live, love, and learn our processes of life, we continue to live that experience. But we have to recognize that we absorb energy from a lot of different places, whether it be from life and nature, whether it be from different people, whether it be from just Earth itself. What energy are we absorbing that takes us off our stance, takes us away from our values, our interests, and our principles? And each and every day we must cleanse ourselves from the energy that we absorb and that we attach to ourselves. Because our vessels is like an amoeba, it's a sponge. It absorbs everything that is around it. And the only way that you can keep yourself in balance and in order for harmony to exist, you must cleanse yourself on a daily basis. You cleanse your spirit, you cleanse your energy, and you cleanse your soul. But you also cleanse your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, and your ancestral self of that energy. Because that is where all the energy goes when it comes to you. And as you continue to manifest and generate, reflect and project upon what you have absorbed for the day, then absolve yourself, cleanse yourself from the energy that you don't need, that you're not required to have within yourself. Because see, we already come with positive and negative energy within ourselves. But if you take in too much negative or too much positive, then it means that you're out of balance. You're not aware of your surroundings. You're not aware of what is within you. So we have to cleanse ourselves. Just as nature and life cleanses itself, we must cleanse ourselves. Cleanse ourselves in our thoughts, cleanse ourselves in our words, cleanse ourselves within our actions, so that when we commit ourselves to our intentions become pure, they stay pure. You're able to sustain and maintain what has been given to you as an enhancement, as an increase, and as an enrichment. You see, as you receive these blessings from the ancestors, and as the energy from the great ancestor of all ancestors, as that energy continues to flow within you, then you know where that energy is going within you. And then when you take that energy and you continue to manifest and build what you're supposed to build while you're here, then you can recognize your true ordainship and your anointing in what you're building. It is a true reflection as well as a projection of what has been given to you by the ancestors. It's a part of your blueprint. It's a part of your grounding. It's a part of your foundation of life through your values, your interests, and your principles. And you're able to stand forward when all else is coming at you, when you can recognize the chaos that's coming to you before it comes, when you can recognize the obstacles and the hurdles as they're coming at you, and you know how to overt or divert those particular obstacles and hurdles, because they will come every day. And if you're not cleansed on a daily basis, you're not equipped to handle the obstacles and hurdles as they come to you. The cleansing it makes you aware of everything that's coming to you that's for you as well as what is against you. And when you cleanse yourself on a daily basis through your thoughts, your words, and your actions, your temple, your altar, your vessel, when you're cleansing your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, and your ancestral self within yourself, you're able to deal with whatever life and nature is going to bring your way. So we must cleanse ourselves because we're in a vortex right now, a cleansing vortex right now. And this cleansing vortex is allowing us to grab everything that we need in order for us to stay cleansed, and that we're able to deal with the everyday life hustle and bustle, the noise, the outside distractions or attractions that can take us away from our true self. We must do a cleansing every day. And this cleansing that we're doing right now is going to take place within the next few months. We must do this every day for the next few months. It is a spiritual, it is an ancestral, it is a mental, a physical, and emotional cleanse that we are going through in this particular vortex right now. And the ancestors, it's a stronger one that's coming at us on a daily basis. because it's trying to take us away from our true self as spiritual beings having human experiences. It is trying to change us so that we can be human and not spiritual, because the human side of us is only existing in order for us to build. That is the only reason why the human side of us exists. It is to build what is spiritually within us. We don't go through outside in, we go inside out. And it's trying to change us from inside out to outside in. That is why this cleansing is taking place for us right now. And we must cleanse as nature and life is cleansing itself from whatever man is trying to do to it. You see, man may believe that it can change the course of life and nature, but nature and life continues to say, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. But we will recognize and we will show you how strong nature and life is, because it was here before us and it will be here after us. So you can try whatever it is that you want to do science and biology and everything else, but nature and life has the last word. And we are part of nature and life. So that means those of us who can recognize our true divinity, our true anointment, our true ordainedship, then we will recognize where man is trying to change us from our spiritual being to being the human being. So let us live, love, and learn our processes of life so that we can have control over our spiritual selves as man tries to do what it's going to do against us. So we say peace and power to you all this day. Again, let's live, love, and learn our processes of life, and all of ours are different. And so therefore, we don't have to argue with each other to say what is the right way, because whatever way that you go, it's your way. It is not everybody else's way. You live your process of life so that you can attach or interdetach yourself to the right spirits that are around you, and they will do the same with you. Ashe to our ancestors.